Hey good people, this is Tori with Datingwright, and in this video we're going to be discussing a lady that has went viral for saying the right thing but apparently saying it the wrong way. I'm not sure why people are upset with her, but feminist women are very upset with this young lady. They came for her like no others. This video comes from Jess Pearly. And if anybody don't remember her, but when Kevin Samuels first blew up, I remember seeing her reaction channel, checking out some of his reactions, and I can tell that she definitely got to know Kevin. I think at one point she called in the Kevin show, and I think they built a relationship, but she's doing big things now on her YouTube channel. So make sure you guys go over and check her out. And then this lady here, I forgot her name, but I'm gonna tag her in this video as well. But yeah. This is a young lady who got guidance from Mr. Kevin Samuels. I'm talking about Jess Pearly. But just like I've been telling you guys in like 2 previous videos I did, where women cannot come out and say that they're gonna honor and protect their husbands, like the biblical stuff as far as husband and wife. A woman today better not come out and say that, or she would get pushback on social media. Like, this is how bad it is out here, people. This is 2022, and it is bad out here where women are encouraged to be single and die alone. It's crazy. So we definitely got to chop it up. But before we get into any of this, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share the video. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into this breakdown.
Okay, Allie, show me your ring.
Oh, here.
Now tell me what you do for a living.
Oh, I love my husband.
And how did you get that awesome job?
Well, I became a better human being, and I became feminine and also shocking, submissive. So that was the secret.
So what are your tips to women that want to be a housewife?
To embrace it. It's an actual job. You just can't get it in the public or private sector. Like, you need a man to hire you for it, but that's okay. Because if you think about it, you submit to your boss who makes you clean stupid shelves at your retail job, right? Like, wouldn't it be better if you were cleaning your own shelves at home? You know what I mean? And your boss wants to sleep with you in a good way. In a good way.
And where do you meet these men?
Well, I think women should work for the men that they want to pursue. I know that sounds crazy, but it's really easy. So if you think about it, like, you want a lawyer, right? So then you should be a paralegal, or if you want a dentist, then you should be a dental hygienist. But these are considered, I guess, high value status professions. But I think that's a really good model that not enough women utilize, because women will bully the woman who is the secretary that marries the doctor, okay? But who has the last laugh? Like, her in her McMansion with her husband who's hot and the babies. Like, that's who has the last laugh. So.
Okay, I think I know now why women are upset and mad about this. This lady is talking about some talking points that Kevin Samuels said. Kevin Samuels was making the point that, ladies, if you want a husband, whoever you're dating, and he's a high value man, you need to make sure you position yourself that you're the major person he runs to and needs. You're the person that he comes to handle calls, to handle to be his secretary, to be his assistant, to be his accountant for the books. You need to make yourself an asset in his life where he needs you. Every point in his life, he can't move and shake unless you can help him get it done. And I know Just Pearly definitely listened to Kevin, but this lady here, she definitely listened to Kevin Samuels, because this is the stuff he was talking about, ladies. It's no secret. Like, to get the man that you want, you need to make sure that he's dependent on you for his success and his elevation. And I'm gonna show these other clips because she went on defending herself. Allie don't need nobody to defend her. Allie can hold her own. I like this young lady. Check these videos out too.
So Allie, the men want to know, where can they find a woman like you?
Oh, I mean, I'm a statistical anomaly, but for the most part, you can find good, wholesome women away from the cities and in the country, especially if they come from a 2-parent household.
Is there like places they can look?
Yeah, the entire Midwest. All of that.
So do you think like churches, what specific places can they go to meet women?
Church is a complicated thing because it's produced a lot of beta-typed males, but I would say that there are feminine women in church. You just have to be careful if they're not delusional.
Okay.
That's so true. You can always look at a woman's upbringing Was her father in their house? Was her mother in the house? And also, how is her mother living her lifestyle now? The way I'm not even gonna go there about a woman's mom, but it's true.
Allie, what do you say to the women that say this is so sad? So sad.
I don't see how it's sad. What I think is sad is shaming a woman for being married to somebody that she wants to be married to. Like, why are you mad?
Allie, what'd you say?
No, I was saying is that people think that I'm hard on single people. And it's like, look, like nobody likes being single. You go to work, you come home to nobody. Some people don't even have a dog. And if men don't like being single and men like to have sex more, well, obviously women hate being single more.
Allie, there's one comment that says, it sounds like if you are not in a committed relationship, you are nothing. What's the problem with being alone?
I mean, you can be alone if you want to be alone, but most of the women that I know that are alone are not there by choice. There's no men asking to wife them up. They're not even asking to date them. So if you want to pretend like you have choice when you don't, it's just a lie.
I love that. This is the woman that we need to hear a podcast from, because this is something that a lot of women would not talk about or discuss. They will only blame the men that they date versus the fact that a lot of the men that you want, they don't want you like that. You're going to get pumped and dumped a lot of times. You're going to get used for extra activities, and that's it. And you kind of get ghosts. So I hear a lot of women talk about the fact that, oh, I don't want no relationship. It is what it is. They don't want a relationship and have given up on relationships because they know they can't have a full healthy one anyway, because they have issues and it need to be said. Versus going to therapy, working this stuff out, learning how to communicate. A lot of women would just blame men versus, not taking responsibility for the men that they chose and the men that they let use them for months and years for extra activities. And it is what it is today. So now they're just angry and bitter and saying they don't want a relationship. In reality, they do. They just cannot get one. Neither can they keep a man. They can only get kept in his rotation. That's it.
Allie, someone says housewife here, but not submissive. I run it here. My husband is the director of his company, but when he walks into my doors, I'm the boss.
That sounds horrible. That does not sound like a good time. Is he okay? Is he on blood pressure meds? Ma'am, he's running a company to provide for you, and you let him come home to you to boss him around more? That's overtime. Are you paying him?
Allie, what do you say to the women that say they cannot be submissive?
I mean, I get that, but oftentimes these women don't know how quarrelsome they are. Like, they don't understand that a lot of people that they hang out with actually don't want to spend time with them. They don't understand that they're the last person to get an invitation and they're getting invited out of obligation. Because you have to understand, it's not just the domineering part of the romantic relationship. It's like you want to be that feminine woman that people fight over to invite to the holiday party. And sometimes that's just not you. And no one's going to tell you because we have a very feminine culture that puts women on a pedestal. But I'll tell you.
Allie, how do you feel about the women that are saying this is heartbreakingly sad?
I mean, I don't know. I get my back blown out regularly. I am fully paid for survival. I have my own autonomy. I also do my own work. So, I just don't see what's wrong with my situation, but they can ask themselves why they're single if they want.
Yeah, I think she was ready for him on that one.
Allie, so they're saying that you should be worried from being fired from being a housewife one day and having a gap in employment. I would love to be a stay-at-home mom, but I'm too scared to trust men that much.
Well, yeah, if you want to work for the rest of your natural born life, you can continue to be afraid of depending on men, right? And again, I do my own work as well, so don't understand these women.
Speak on it, Allie. Speak on it.
Okay, Allie, they said being afraid is a valid fear. I was a stay-at-home mom, and after divorce, I got nothing. It's the scariest thing.
Yeah, but if you choose to live in fear, you're constantly living in scarcity. And so, I would challenge you. If you got divorced and you got nothing, why not try again at romance and try and see if you can do better? That's better than being alone.
Yep, that's right.
This lady wants to know, is this a joke? I've been a housewife for 5 years. I'm not feminine and definitely not submissive. Also, I have a very nice woman who cleans for me twice a week.
Ma'am, you're not a housewife. You're a roommate. You got somebody. What? If you stay home and you don't work, why can't you clean your own house? Ma'am, you're a liability, not an asset. No.
Ooh, don't go there. They don't like when you go there.
Allie, are you effing kidding? Victim blaming? Obviously, she's never dealt with a narcissist. If she did, she'd know they don't show their true self right off the bat.
Well, yes and no. At some point, you do have to wonder why you're attracting these people. And I have dealt with narcissists. She doesn't know anything about me. The reality is I was born in a high-risk situation. I was physically assaulted for over a decade. So, oh yeah, girl, I know a lot about narcissists. But I at least was able to learn from it and get a better man. Why can't you do that?
Allie, this girl says that she prays you find yourself and become confident in yourself rather than needing to be submissive. Sad.
Tell her that I like to find myself on top of my man. So it's all good.
Allie, what do you say to the comments that say this set women back 50 years?
I don't think so, because women 50 years ago were a lot thinner. I don't know. I think they're wrong.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And this is definitely a woman that's going to stay married forever because she's very happy with her situation and she's very aware of her situation in the dating market. So congratulations to her. You guys make sure to go over and check out their channel. Okay, that's all I got for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and share the video as much as possible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
So, Allie, another comment is being feminine and submissive women shouldn't have to change for men to like them. This is ridiculous.
I mean, that's the same type of woman that's going to say that a man should change everything about himself to be a viable partner. So they're just hypocrites. So